The Super Saiyan 4 form was first introduced in Dragon Ball GT when Goku was fighting Baby Vegeta, and the form was recently reimagined in Dragon Ball Daima when the show came out in 2024. But the Super Saiyan 4 form that was reimagined in Dragon Ball Daima lacks the same flair that the form in Dragon Ball GT had, and it has to do with three major reasons. I'm your boy Joshua Freeman, and today I'm going to break down why Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT is better than Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Daima. The first reason Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT is better than the Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Daima is because it looks better. The reason the Super Saiyan 4 form in Dragon Ball GT looks visually better than the one in Dragon Ball Daima has a lot to do with the design logic and how it connects to the character's identity. In Dragon Ball GT, the form feels like a true evolution of the Saiyan race rather than just another flashy transformation. The black hair, which matches the Saiyan's natural hair color, keeps the design grounded. It makes the transformation feel like an extension of the character's original look, as if their Saiyan instincts have been fully awakened without losing who they are. The combination of the red fur and the black hair creates a perfect contrast. It feels balanced and animalistic. The darker tones makes the form feel more mature and intimidating, which is something that fits in the tone of Dragon Ball GT. The form gives off natural power, as if it was born from within rather than being just an artificial power-up. In contrast, Daima turning the hair red feels unnecessary and even confusing. The red fur already gives the design strong color identity, and adding red hair on top of that just oversaturates the look and dilutes the contrast that made GT's version so striking. It also breaks the logic of Saiyan transformations. The idea that their hair color usually represents an energy shift, not a personality or design change. In GT, the black hair honors the character's base form, while in Daima, the red hair makes it feel like they changed it just to stand out, not to necessarily mean something. So overall, GT's Super Saiyan 4 design works because it feels earned, primal, and cohesive. It ties back into the Saiyan heritage to whom the characters are at their core. The black hair grounds the design and identity, while the red fur and the glowing eyes amplifies the primal energy. Daima's version, while polished, looks more like fan service, more flashier but without the deeper visual storytelling. And that's why GT's Super Saiyan 4 still feels iconic and powerful, while Daima's Super Saiyan 4 looks more like a stylistic remix that lost the raw edge that made the original so great. And this is why the Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT looks better than the Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Daima. The next reason the Super Saiyan 4 form in Dragon Ball GT is better than the Super Saiyan 4 form in Dragon Ball Daima is because of the origin. The origin of Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT feels infinitely more meaningful and organic than what we've seen in Dragon Ball Daima, mainly because Dragon Ball GT roots the transformation in Saiyan biology, heritage, and emotion, which is the very essence of what being a Saiyan is supposed to mean. In GT, Goku's transformation comes from his primal connection to the Great Ape form, triggered by his tail and the sight of the moon. It's a natural evolution of the Saiyan bloodline, and the transformation captures both the danger and the beauty of Saiyan power. Goku doesn't just get Super Saiyan 4, he earns it through struggle and through rediscovering that primal part of himself and mastering it. That moment when he loses control as a golden great ape, only to regain his consciousness after seeing Pan's tears, that's pure Dragon Ball. It's emotional, it's symbolic, and it ties into the entire journey of Goku's characters together, which is power balanced by heart. The transformation feels like a culmination of everything he's been through. It also shows growth and mastery and a deeper meaning of what it means to truly evolve beyond one's limits. It's not just handed to him, it's awakened. Meanwhile, Daima's take on Super Saiyan 4 feels cheapened by comparison. Instead of building from Super Saiyan lore or emotional weight, Goku just received the power from a Namekian with little to no personal connection or spiritual reasoning behind it. It strips away what made the form special, the Saiyan tail, the moon, and the primal energy. And all of those things made the original transformation feel earned. But by removing that, Daima reduces what was once a mythical, ancestral moment into something transactional, like a random power-up passed along by someone outside the Saiyan race. It's more convenient storytelling, not transformation through struggle. Daima's version, though it may look polished, lacks soul. It forgets the best Dragon Ball moments, from Super Saiyan 1 to 4, which was never just about glowing hair and new forms. They were about characters earning that power through heart, pain, and purpose. And that's why GT's origin of Super Saiyan 4 remains much more satisfying spiritually and true to what makes Dragon Ball feel legendary. And the last reason Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT is better than the Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Daima is because of the payoff. The payoff of Super Saiyan 4 and Dragon Ball GT is far more powerful and emotionally satisfying than Dragon Ball Daima, because in GT, the transformation actually means something. It's not just a visual upgrade. It's a pivotal moment in the story with real consequences, real build-up, and real resolution. When Goku finally transforms into Super Saiyan 4 in GT, it comes after being completely outmatched by Baby Vegeta, a villain who has taken everything from him.
Bulma!
Don't act like you know me, Saiyan. You are my enemy, and nothing more. And very soon, your death will be at hand.
From his friends to his family, and on top of that, endangered the entire Saiyan and human race. Goku is pushed to his absolute limit, both physically and emotionally. Then, through regaining control of his primal Saiyan instincts, he taps into Super Saiyan 4, and it completely changes the course of the battle. That first appearance, when Goku rises through the smoke with his red fur shining, his voice deeper, calmer, and more confident, it feels like a payoff not only to the baby arc, but to years of Dragon Ball history. It's the ultimate upgrade moment. Super Saiyan 4 isn't just strong, it's symbolic. It represents Goku reclaiming everything Baby stole from him, his strength, his pride, and his Saiyan identity. And when he finally defeats Baby, launching him into the sun, it feels earned. The transformation directly leads to the victory, and you see the form's full potential fulfilled. In Daima, though, there's no real payoff to Goku becoming Super Saiyan 4. He gets the form suddenly without any real build-up or emotional stakes, and even after transforming, he doesn't defeat Goma. And this makes the transformation feel hollow and more like fan service rather than storytelling. There's no victory that ties back to the emotional or narrative core, and you don't feel the same satisfaction because the moment doesn't resolve anything. It just happens and then fades. In GT, Super Saiyan 4 is a reward for Goku, for the story, and for the audience who watched him fight and fail and rise again. In Daima, it's more of a decorative moment with no consequence. So the difference is really the payoff. And that's why GT's Super Saiyan 4 moment will always stand taller. It means something, and it's not just a new form for fan service. It's a statement, a culmination, and a victory that feels truly earned. So there you guys have it. That's why Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT is better than the Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball Daima. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And also let me know which video you want to see next. But until then, this is Joshua Freeman. This has been Joshua vs. Anime. I'm going to see you guys in the next match.